Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Thank you, CW, for that ladies' college basketball game nobody gives a fuck about. Syracuse and Virginia Tech. Not that anybody gave a fuck. But we were held hostage here, waiting on the Xfinity broadcast to start here on the CW. And now we got to watch commercials. Okay. Man, NASCAR.com's been so worthless this year. Congratulations on being off work for the race. Hmm. All of those who were watching college basketball against our will. Ross Chastain, Connor said, damn, Junior Motorsports, Hendrick Motorsports. I'm going to go out on a limb and say a Hendrick car or a Junior Motorsports car wins this race. Goddamn, Allmendinger didn't qualify top 10. He's in this, ain't he? Oh, I guess he's not. He'd be top 10 if he was. Connor Zilic Masterclass incoming here. So it'd be very wise to pick Connor Zilic or William Byron. I mean, remember how good Sam Mayer got on these road courses when he drove for Junior Motorsports? I wonder if that'll carry over to his Haas racing deal. This machine. We'll leave the leaderboard like that for now. Yeah, Austin Hill's not bad here, but he's not going to win anywhere that's not Daytona, Talladega, or Atlanta. So, you know. The old one-trick pony ain't got a shot today with this field, I'm telling you. Riley Herbst in a JGR car for this race. Is that a Supra? We have our first hot race of the year. This should be good. I like how the odds makers are trying to cover their ass. Connor Zilic was like 7-1 to win the Cup race because everybody lost a lot of they lost a lot of money when Van Gisbergen came in and won Chicago in his first start. To the odds makers, like, yeah, Zilic is a favorite for the Cup race too. It's like, no, he's not, but he could be pretty good tomorrow, I think. 500th start for Jeremy Clements. One more races than Matt DiBenedetto. Yeah. Yeah. The Hendrick 17 and the Junior Motorsports cars, they're definitely the favorites, big time favorites. I downloaded the CW app just in case that college basketball game kept going. I wanted to have a way to watch this and not miss the start. Turn one here is fucking crazy, man. Three wide for fourth. I don't like that. 24 back out of there. Jesus. That tire wall there at that corner makes me nervous. Somebody's going to obliterate that. The Mario Kart shortcut. Chastain for second on William Byron. The guys running 1, 2, 3 are doing double duty this weekend. Zilic, Chastain, Byron. They're in both races. I was surprised Kyle Busch didn't have a ride for this race. Corey Hahn, we just found out this week he's got a part-time Cup ride with 2311. Corey Hahn's moving up in the world. And there's Sam Mayer in the 41. I mentioned his road course abilities. Obviously it was partly him, but if you look at the speed of the JRM cars, they ain't missed a beat without Mayer. I'm wondering if he's really that good on road courses, or was he being carried a little bit? We know Chastain and Byron will play for track position all the way. Oh, Sanchez almost spun out under Herbst. Hey, Ozzy. Fucking ran Raleigh straight off the track, coming off the last turn. Shoot inside of you. Pause. Now, one thing, this new layout of the tracks made it easier on the spotters. Sam Mayer racing his old ride. Mayer, big dive. Big dive. Side by side. Yay. I love CW. Fucking put Cup on CW. Everybody will get it, and you get to see every green flag lap. Meow. Hey, Elimination Chambers tonight. I have a feeling I'll be annoyed at the end of that show. Carson Quaffle and Sam Mayer has been the best battle on the racetrack, at least of the ones they've shown. Whoa, that's going to be a full course yellow. He's not going anywhere. Uh, that would be Mr. Carson Hocevar, wouldn't it? Isn't he driving the 14? And caution's out. 14 car in the tire wall, right out of the Mario Kart shortcut area. So Hocevar's race is over after 4 laps. We'll see him tomorrow. He was pretty fast in practice and qualifying for tomorrow. I saw Reddick won the pole. Bubba qualified second. That's going to upset people. Got to get a tow truck for the 14. Quick day for Mr. Hocevar. Did he get sent or did the brakes go? I'm curious. He just put the window net down immediately. He was like, well, we're out. Caution laps are going to be quicker here now, thank God. We really are running the Watkins Glen version of COTA now. CW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by Golden Corral. Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. What the hell happened? Jeb Burton get a hold of him? Ooh. Old Jeb just sent him off. Locked up the front tires and bam. Busted radiator stuck under the tire wall. It's hot, it's slick, it's old asphalt, no grip. That little bump was enough to send him off. Well, one double duty driver down, the other three are up front leading the race. Zillich, Chastain, Byron. Ozzy Wazzy. What are we doing, Ozzy? You're staring off into space. I make that noise. He's like, huh? He responds to that. I think he busted the radiator. That's a lot of shit coming out from under that 14. Hocevar's team was confused on the radio as to why he climbed out, saying the car didn't seem to have too much damage. The car is now getting towed. At first glance, it didn't look like it had a lot. I thought it was like completely stuffed up under the tire wall. Then, yeah, they pulled it out and it didn't look that bad. But he had a good reason for getting out, I'm sure. Ooh. Well, I saw lights off on the pace car and immediately unmuted. They were still in commercial, man. I appreciate this race starting before 3 today. Also appreciate the amazing weather they have at the racetrack. Kind of wish I was there. I love being at NASCAR races. I hate the act of going to NASCAR races. The whole fucking day just sucks, except for when you're actually watching a race. Look at all these fucking guys swerving each other on the front stretch. Allgaier looks like he had a big run off the outside there at turn one. Still three wide. Corey Heim had to lift early in a three wide situation. Is he going to lift here? I don't think he's going to. But Byron's going to pull ahead and break that. Whoa! And Heim makes contact with Allgaier. Just slight contact. Chastain really pressuring Zilich now. Remember, they're teammates. Ross doesn't play well with others sometimes. We finally got Ross Chastain in a junior motorsports car like we always wanted, instead of dipshits like Noah Gregson. Trash on the grill of the 88. Man, Heim is racing people really hard. Corey Heim's been fun to watch in this race. Sam Mayer has too. Sam Mayer, Carson Kvapil, Corey Heim, they're keeping me entertained. Oh, big mess here off the final corner. Nobody's hit anything. It's Sanchez, Creed, Carson Kvapil. They were all top 15, and now they're dead last. No caution. Debris coming off the double zero of Creed there on the front stretch. Keep an eye out for that. They were running top 15. Okay, who calls this? Sanchez run over Sheldon Creed, and Carson Kvapil was an innocent victim, it looked like. I love road racing, especially with these Xfinity cars. This is real classic road racing. Ozzy, quit being a weirdo. Zilich, Chastain, Byron, Heim, Allgaier, Mayer, Austin Hill, Riley Herbst, Eckes, Sammy Smith, top 10. I assumed radiator, even though the external damage didn't look as bad as I initially thought. So he had no radio. This is a really long interview in the middle of this race. Host of ours very long-winded today. That was a hell of an interview. Fucking Gettysburg Address on lap 10 here at COTA. So Jeb says Hocevar almost wrecked him the lap before and then tried to chop him again, so he just ran through him. So, so Jeb was just like, "Yep, run through him." Hocevar had a adventurous week in Atlanta, carried over here to the Xfinity race apparently. Still the trash on the grill, the 88, and he's still leading. Fastest lap of the race. I don't care what Jeb would have said there. It was obvious he took him out on purpose, but at least he admitted it. He didn't shy away from it. The only thing he really meant to just take him out. He just meant to knock him the hell out of the way and go on. Just ended up he took him out of the race. Might take a nap after the race before Elimination Chamber comes on later. Right, Mr. Ozzy? He said, stop. How about you stop messing with my stuff? Talkative bunch as usual here. Spring Darlington race. I gotta ask Dylan if he might want to do that one. I'm thinking 600, both Darlington races, Atlanta. Maybe the Roval in the fall, a Martinsville playoff race. I don't know.
Over halfway through opening stage for the Xfinity Series here at COTA. Got pretty good racing all over the track, including from ninth on back. Eckes, Sammy
Excuse me.
Smith, Taylor Gray, some youngsters trading paint here.
Adam, if you're looking for respect, these two are showing it, but they're doing it in typical stock car racing on a road course. Look at the speed of this car is here today because it is dented everywhere. We're only 12 laps in this race.
Oh my God! Whoa! And Taylor Gray's gonna pass them both.
I think that might go out the window here as they lose those positions to Taylor.
Taylor Gray passed them both.
They may have been in an absolute battle royale the last 2 or 3 laps, just knocking into each other every available spot. Yeah, Taylor Gray said, "Thank you. I'll take those 2 spots." Eckes is an interesting story that we talked to him today down in the garage, and he talked about how much help that AJ Allmendinger has been for him. And we asked, like, have you talked to anyone else? And he's like, the best guy helping me. As you see this replay,
Ooh, Taylor Gray blew a corner there, so Eckes is gonna get that spot back. Look at the door of the 16. There's a fucking hole in it.
I go to Eckes, though, and I look at that car, and I would say that it looks like there's 7, 8 laps to go in the race, not in stage one. He's been through.
Yeah, his door, his left side door has a hole in it. Hill getting outdriven by Riley Herbst. We ain't in Atlanta anymore, Austin. Remember when he got whooped at Sonoma by Shane Vangersbergen? That was funny.
Doesn't have the good long run speed, which you want at this racetrack. Riley Herbst maybe doesn't fall off quite so much, and that's going to be a discussion. You'll hear people say all race long as the run goes on, you get helpless at a track like this that loses so much grip as the run goes on.
A lot of drivers finding success here in stage one, and one that has really gained a lot of positions from the back, the 39 Ryan Sieg, Dylan.
That's right. They broke an axle in practice and didn't qualify, but the first run out in practice yesterday was in the top 10, which is a pretty big deal for Ryan, who's not a great road racer by his own admission, but Matt Noyce, his crew chief, told me this morning this is the most confident and comfortable he's maybe ever felt on a road course, thanks to some off-season sim work with road racing ace and Ford factory pilot Joey Hand. So off to a good start. They got a
Shout out to Joey Hand, who had a great run here a couple of years ago. In a cup car.
Didn't take advantage of it, despite the fact they finished top 20 at Daytona and Atlanta. He's on the move here today, and so is this guy, Jesse Love. Wins at Daytona, starts in the rear, and he has already found himself up to 13th.
That's a lot of smoke in front of these guys going into the final corner. What's going on there? Nothing.
What's going to happen? He's a really good road racer. He's really aggressive as well. Got a lot of speed today as he's able to make his way up, and he's been the benefactor. We saw that crash off turn 20. You get by like 4 or 5 of those cars that are going to be a challenge to pass. Kept his nose clean. Done a great job so far, Parker. And if you're with us in qualifying yesterday, you saw him lock up that right front. Contender for the pole after speed in practice, but he locked up the right front a ton. Then he did it again on his second run. That's why they end up having to change tires and start at the back here for the two. Jason Love, and he's doing the right thing you're supposed to do in this case. If you have to start the back, keep the car clean, use the long run to your advantage. Although it's only 20 laps, it doesn't sound like a lot. At a 17-turn road course, Adam, that is a lot of time, a lot of corners. Those tires take a huge beating over a run like this, and that's where he's really making up a lot of speed.
Could get some scheduled green flag pit stops in just a few laps as drivers try to flip the stage. And likely on the list will be our race leader, Connor Zilic, who's been so good.
Zilic has driven away. He's got a 4-second lead. Looking like a rerun of Watkins Glen. Man, am I thirsty. Poor Carson Quapple, deep in the field now after getting spun out for no reason. Dramatic camera cut. That was fucking weird. That was like a jump scare. Quick, cut back to Chastain. Chastain and Byron are pretty close to fighting each other for second. You gonna sing for me, Mr. Ozzy? Look out, Creed. You don't want to piss off that 27 car behind you there. Riley Herbst is the first to pit. Carson Quapple pits because gotta get that track position back somehow. Or some of it anyway.
We set off the top of today's broadcast. No doubt the favorite is Connor Zilich, and the rookie from Mooresville, North Carolina, is delivering. Started on the poles, been impressive, has got a huge
Byron got second.
second place. William Byron, 17, starting to find a little speed late in the run.
And Adam, the thing about Connor Zilich right now is we get the last few laps of this stage. He has a half second per lap.
5 second lead now. Half a second a lap faster, the 88. Yeah, I was going to say he's half a second a lap faster than the guy who won the last Cup race here.
Just seems like, based on what we've heard so far, he can do that at will. Go ahead, Kim.
Siegs pitting.
This is a game plan for
35 just stopped on track here. Uh-oh. Is NASCAR going to let the... Nope, they're going to throw the caution. Caution's out. NASCAR has a habit of letting these things play out, but he stopped right off the exit of the final corner. And we see cars go. Look at all the rubber out there. Cars got that wide all the time, so you got to throw the caution. Did the 88 get on pit road before the caution? Oh, God. They're going to pit. I guess they feel like he was on pit road. Interesting timing here. 35 still ain't moving. 88 did not make pit road before it was closed, and then he chose to make his stop. So that's going to be a penalty on the 88, who's been dominating this race. Half a second a lap faster than the field. Now he's going to have to race around all the maniacs mid pack.
And sometimes it's better when you think it's that close, Jimmy. That's when you should just roll through. If you're really uncertain, you take that risk. They obviously have a lot of speed in their pocket, so they can drive back to the field as you mentioned. It sounds like they missed it by 9 tenths of a second.
My God.
In time, and it really was going to be a massive advantage over Chastain and Heim and Mayer who didn't pit, and they were going to have be far behind it. You see that top left of your screen?
Okay, the light screen. Oh, yeah, he didn't make it.
And just so you know,
He did not make it.
to the right, it's fair game as long as you don't have four tires below the orange box that's kind of in the red P.
That sucks.
Yellow line. You can go to the right. There's no penalty. He had enough of a lead.
He can overcome it, but the chances of him getting his nose ripped off on his way back to the front just increased. What a break for the rest of the field.
I would be surprised if he could have caught that at the second that it changed because once you get that close, you really can't see that light.
Here's the deal, though. Pit road always closes with 2 to go in the stage. Now you get this caution here, and there you see the orange box that you guys are talking about. And once you put 4 tires to the left of that orange box, you were committed to pit road. And as Jamie's talking about, and it's a little hard to see with the signage there, but there is a lot of room to the right, as you said, Cooport. And we talked to NASCAR about that yesterday. They confirmed for us, as long as you don't put 4 tires to the left of that box, you can go back out, no penalty there. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with strategy now. Does this end the stage? It likely will.
Yes, this is going to end the stage.
How do you manage the rest of your day?
They're coming to 1 to go now.
William Byron wins stage 1.
He didn't want to, but he did. Fucking sleepy. Struggling here. So tired I can't even form coherent thoughts. God, dude.
He's a cop, she's a con, and together this unlikely duo uses their skills to catch criminals. Catch an all-new episode of Wild Cards Wednesday, 8, 7 Central, right here on the CW. Wasn't 100% when we went to break if this caution would in fact end the stage, but it will, so it's
What do you mean it's not certain? The caution come out when they were coming to fucking two to go. Of course it's fucking ending the stage, idiot.
we went to wild card with this one. Indeed we have, and it seems so I had to. But hey, I will say this, we've kind of started the year with 3 wild cards. Daytona, Atlanta, and now Circuit of the Americas living up to what we talked about before we went green, and that is this place is unpredictable. It throws you curveballs, it deals you wild cards. For William Byron, it's his 3rd career stage win on a road course. But it's not over. If you're Byron or Ross Chastain, you know that Zilic is fast enough that if he doesn't have an issue, doesn't get caught up in a wreck, that he's going to get back up there. There's plenty of racing left, but it has opened the game up a little bit for these guys to eliminate.
Shout out to Alex LeVay and Anthony Alfredo for getting stage points.
Everybody just kept saying Connor's name, and Adam, you and I were talking to Christian Eckes, and we're like, listen, he can have an issue. It can happen. These races are long, and here his issue has happened. And then once you lose the track position, that's when all bets are off, especially as physical as this place can be. How about the view for Carla Metz? Carla, they didn't have enough money to get me up there. I'm glad you jumped on the observation deck.
Yeah, listen, it is the best view in the entire track. We know Austin is a destination, but you got to come to the observation tower here. 519 steps to the top, 22 stories. You can see the entire track. And listen, if you have the stomach for it, they've also got the glass floor that you can step on and see turns 16 through 18 down there. My only suggestion, guys, just don't look at it for too long. And I know you're wondering, did I have to climb 419 steps to get up here? I did not. They've got an elevator, which I have to say I'm thankful for.
Wow, did you know elevators exist?
Talking this clearly right now.
Carla, did you get near the edge? Did you check it out? Was it scary?
Absolutely. I looked down. Yeah, not afraid of heights. Are you, Jamie?
I have zero chance of getting the. Well, I was going to say the elevator's the Jay McMurray route. That's what they call it. I run more than anybody. Okay, come on. You know, I haven't seen you do any steps. You're the sweater. Yeah, I do. I sweat. Let's take a look now at our Christian Eckes Race Fit Health Report, brought to you by Fresh Street. Speaking of sweating, this place runs 2 to 6 miles. 4 big strength workouts 4 times a week. 1,000 calories. Yeah, I mean, that's a solid workout for sure. I'd say the 9 to 10% body fat. That's pretty lean. You know, I feel like people say that, but I don't know. Do I believe it? I see it. Oh, there you go. Maybe I do believe it. Yeah. Pictures in the gym. That's the thing about driving race cars. It is physical work. You know, that 1,000 calories burned in a workout, it's going to be double or more than double that in a race car. I like the workout. I don't know about those pants. So tell Christian, I don't think
You know when Chase Briscoe signed with Joe Gibbs Racing, he had to lose 20 pounds? That was part of his contract.
he's running, but he's able to
They made Briscoe lose 20 pounds. They didn't make him get his hair back Joe Logano style, though.
sponsor gear on, the team gear. It was perfect. We did it, but I will tell you that that guy is focused and committed. And every time I talk to him, his desire to win and to do well is as high as anybody in the garage area.
Serious determination. And, you know, we go back to watch him in trucks last year when he was able to basically sacrifice a chance at a championship to go for a win. It mattered that much, and we've got cars hitting pit road.
Past NASCAR would not have opened pit road after that stage ended under caution. They would have rode around for 3 more laps. Going to be interesting to see who cycles through the lead.
It was supposed to be the same plan for Ross Chastain in that 9 car. They attempted to put the same. Luckily, he stayed out during that caution, so now they'll pit now. He said midway through that run, managing rear slide, needed a little more comfort for the high-speed race, and then at the end of the stage, the wheels gave up. Different fuel tire, adjusted for fresh tires, Sunoco fuel for Ross Chastain.
Man, that's a lot of cars still on track.
Pit road. William Byron holding serve. +4 for Austin Hill. That 21 team is always outstanding. I'm believing it. Yeah.
Oh no, not windshield wiper troubles on a bright sunny day.
Just left. Was chasing the barbecue. I love barbecue, Adam. It's my favorite.
Did a lot last night. Well, I'd say based on last night, Adam likes it too.
Oh, easy, easy.
I
The
still
ribs were good.
I
The
got
ribs
meat
were good.
sweats, but
Yeah, you literally were sweating at the table last night.
that was that spicy sausage. You didn't even have the spicy. No, they said it was. Oh, that's right. It was still just as spicy as the jalapeno.
It was, in all fairness, it was the carrot that put him into the sweat.
That's right. It was a very spicy carrot. Yeah.
Big storyline in this race if you're just joining us. Connor Zilic starts on the pole, pulling away from the field. Makes what would have been a scheduled green flag pit stop, but as he's coming to the pit lane, the caution comes out. And watch this. Boom. Yellow lights are on. He makes the...
Yeah, we know the 88 got fucked.
He'll have to start at the rear when we go green again to begin stage 2. Here's some 88 radio.
You prepare for the unexpected. So
say like, hey, you did nothing wrong. It was close. You couldn't have done anything different. Let's just put our head down and get after it here.
So Taylor Gray's the leader.
There's nothing to gain by telling him it was actually 9/10 of a second.
Austin Green got the free pass here, so he's back on the lead lap, and everything cycles through.
I'm thirsty.
Pit stops before the caution came out. They were doing their scheduled service under Green. Taylor Gray in the front with Jesse Love. How about that? Starts in the rear, drives up inside the top 15, close to the top 10. You flip the stage, and then boom, everything works out for you as far as the cautions go. Dylan, what's up with the 54?
Yeah, let's give you a Toyota driver update for one of the 4JGR cars in the field today. Taylor Gray did flip the stage and got lucky with that yellow, but this was kind of their game plan from the start. Crew Chief Jason Ratcliffe said, I'm always a proponent for track position, so however we need to get that is what we'll do. We just kind of need to see how stage one plays out. They flipped the stage, playing the long game to try to get themselves in track position, ideally for later in the race. Now they've got the lead, so we'll see if Taylor Gray can keep it, Kim.
Well, Dylan, some serious issues on pit road. I want to take a look at the tires here. The front tires of Austin Hill's machine. You're going to see some huge blisters here on the front tire. That's the front left. The front right tire also with a large blister. At the end of the stage, Austin did say, I used up my front tires after they took them off. Chad Haney, crew chief, said, your tires.
Every time they say Chad Haney, I think Chad Haney.
He wasn't the only one, too. We'd heard
Every time.
Williams, Sawallich, 3 of the 4 tires had blisters. So how concerned, you guys, would you be?
We like tire wear.
These race cars on the first stop.
Great stuff, Kim, and great to point that out. I'd be very concerned, and one of the things I was wondering is, Jamie and I looked at that and we're saying, why would that happen? Normally at a road course, you see flat spots from braking and locking that tire, but blisters. I texted a buddy of mine, Steve Lachart, well-known guy, crew chief in this sport, and he brought up a great point. This track being shorter now, you don't have that long straightaway to cool the tires. And so I actually talked to Sheldon Creed, who brought that up to me. He said he felt like the whole car was just in more of a heat situation throughout this track, and therefore that could be something we see if they're a little aggressive, those camber settings in the front end. The tire doesn't have that time to cool, and it's just getting so much more heat. We might see more of those blisters. You might have to take care of those tires throughout the runs now. Well, that's what I was going to say. I don't know how you take more care of the front tires. If you're not locking them up, there's not a whole lot inside the car. It's a oval track where you can really feel the load and you feel the push where the car.
He said load.
Of course, but you're kind of helpless in trying to save anything. That's really tough.
And we talk about Connor Zilic and the penalty for pitting too soon. He starts the rear. So does Christian Eck, as 16 caught speeding when he made his pit stop here. And to reset how things will go, they obviously pitted under caution. He's 13th, so that's where the first of those drivers are that made a pit stop.
12 cars stay out. 88 to the rear for pitting while pit road's closed. Taylor Gray's the leader.
Taylor Gray, Jesse Love, Brandon Jones is there. Riley Herbst inside the top 5. And Ryan Sieg, another driver who's been impressive today. Didn't qualify yesterday because of mechanical issues. He comes from the back.
And 16 to the rear for speeding.
Right time, 39 will restart inside of row 3. It's the start of stage 2. Here come the drivers through the Echo Park Automotive restart zone.
Excuse me.
One thing right here, Taylor Gray's kind of been a
That stage caution was a fucking eternity.
the preferred position, but it's going to get a pretty good run on the outside. It's just so
Jesse Love, racetrack's over here, man.
because you're going downhill right there as you see Taylor's able to drive out. But Love is still, Parker, in a great position right there. And these guys right now are like, where'd he come from? I know he started in the back, but I haven't seen him all day. How quick is he? And he was flying, and one thing there, as you mentioned, on the outside of turn 1, you end up with so much more distance that inside car just gets away from you, even if you have more grip on the exit. And if you look there, William Byron on board with Corey Heim here at Sam Mayer right 6A. Well, that was great information we heard from his spotter. He said they're checking up because inside the car, you don't have as good a perspective as what we do right here. It's really hard to see, and so you're dependent as you see Corey dive into the inside of Williams Sawallich right here.
Battle for the lead.
Making a play for the lead. And as he goes after the 54 of
Taylor Gray's had a real hard problem
Riley Herbst
on corner exits today, from what I've seen.
Pass, we see this all the time at COTA.
Looks a little loose, doesn't get off the corner so well.
Be on the outside into 19, and you'll
So he can't check out on these guys like he probably was hoping.
Down into turn 20.
Up the hill, left-hander, back to the start-finish line. Outside in the two, Jesse Love. Inside, black and yellow Toyota, the 54 is Taylor Gray. Last year's Rookie of the Year. Racing against one of this year's contenders. The hill and into turn one.
What a block on the fucking 19 there. Jesse Love to the bottom and just runs the 54 wide. 54 was up on two wheels. He was two-wheeling out of turn one.
Last year. Just kind of caught everybody off guard last year when Shane did that. But I felt like Taylor was very gracious to Jesse Love on the exit of turn 20. Raced fairly clean, and I'm going to say that was returned when they got down into turn one, Parker. Right? It looked almost like he was trying to block Riley Herbst there, but to your point, it was that move we saw SVG do so often last year. He was able to cross people over and dive to the inside. It was a beautiful move there by Jesse Love to get to the lead. It allowed Riley Herbst up in a second, but now Jesse can just...
I should pull up the CW app and watch the 88s on board. They just cut to the 88. How's he doing? Passed a handful of cars.
Just got around Ryan Ellis in the 71. As I look at the board, is up to 23rd.
Yeah, and what I like, I don't see any damage on the car. We were really concerned with having to go to the back. Like, do you get caught up in an accident, on that initial outlap? Just from cars checking up, as we heard with the onboard from the spotters, but no damage. I don't even see any tire marks on the car. So Connor's doing a really good job of taking care and able to get by these guys.
Racing the 44, Brennan Poole.
These guys can't get out of his way fast enough.
Alpha Prime. Been from that organization yesterday in qualifying.
Yeah, major disappointment. We saw some tweets from Tommy Joe Martin's Dakota there at Alpha Prime with Parker Retzloff and Brad Perez missing the show. He called it the worst day in Alpha Prime racing history to not have those two cars in the show. Brandon Poole representing them now. And then really, for Parker
Brandon Poole needs some new hair dye.
for maybe getting a top five, only their third ever, and ends up getting wrecked on that last lap and now not making the race at COTA. He tweeted his Washington
Taylor Gray fading here. Just got passed by Quapple for third.
Involved in that incident in turn 20 early in this race. Lost all that track position. Was outside the top 30. This is a perfect example of it. Just a road course because there will be so many cycles. Whether it's
Dane Thompson, the 26, spun around
will have a chance.
in
Dane
turn one.
Thompson was in the top 10 for the restart. The rookie that had the great run to start the year at Daytona, driving for
Didn't hit anything.
goes around.
Stay green.
We stay green here at COTA.
See, this is William Byron.
Chastain passed Byron. They're ninth right now. They restarted 13th and 14th.
With Connor Zilic earlier in the race and had to restart a little bit farther back. It's kind of a
That windshield wiper on the 17 sticking up like that is bugging me.
been able to get by him. We know that he gets to the lead.
Oh no, it's getting cloudy. It's going to rain and he'll need it. I'm kidding. It's not going to rain.
Windshield wiper hasn't bounced down on top of Byron's car. As you see right there,
Chastain since. Harrison Burton just a little bit out of the way there.
almost looked like Austin Hill in the 21 was going to try to stick it in there.
Not sure what changes.
It's the race within the race, the 9 and the 17. And Chastain completely blew that corner. Completely blew it. Now Byron and Burton passing back.
Hill waiting in the wings, and they're trying to get by the 25 of Harrison Burton.
Oh, and Chastain's going to get back to the inside of
Chastain already back to the inside of Byron.
extend some of
That's the race within the race.
that I've seen the back and forth.
The race to get in front of each other and stay far. And I already see, you look back as they came off the final corner, you can already see Connor Zilic.
Really good hard racing.
Connor Zilic is 17th.
Austin Hills. That's really, you
I could already see Connor Zilic behind these guys. That's so funny.
make the move you want to. You can gain on them because they're going to be slower when they get to the center of the corner, but you just can't do that. Allgaier's looking the outside of Sammy Smith here. One of them's going to have to decide. It's Sammy Smith who gets the run in the S's. You got to sort of figure that one out. It's a game of chicken when you head the S's side by side, and someone has to give. Jesse Love is not able to get away from Riley Herbst here. And it's so interesting to me, Parker, and you raced here last year. Explain to me about braking on the curves, on the racetrack, half on, half off. Like, what do you prefer? I prefer to be on the racetrack most of the corners, especially down there into turn 12. Now, with this shorter course, you kind of naturally end up out of there. But the reason it's tough to brake on half the curb, half the asphalt, is you have different grip levels. So half of the car has the grip, the other half doesn't. And it just makes the car very upset. You actually saw Jesse Love get a big wiggle into turn 12 there. And that's just where you're crossing over those different wheels as you try to brake
I wouldn't want to work with Scott Speed. He wasn't very good. I'm kidding. Milk and cereal, milk and cereal. Remember that video? People don't remember that video. They remember Daryl Waltrip singing that during 2009 Daytona 500 qualifying. Milk and cereal, cereal and milk, cereal and milk. Let's see if I can find that real quick. Fucking transported me back to fucking 2009. No, stupid phone.
Yeah, that act. That video on YouTube has received over 75,000 hits from Formula One fans. You may see that on Fox one of these days. It's pretty cute.
Caution's
The
out.
kids are singing it. My wife can't get the song out of her head. It's taking on a life of its own.
Cereal, milk and cereal, cereal and milk, cereal and milk.
And then Mike Joyce is quiet. He's like, I can't believe you fucking said that. Is there a car up under that tire wall so far that I can't see it because what's caution for? What's wrong with the fucking tire wall? Sorry, I was thirsty. I was too busy watching Milk and Cereal to see what was going on. Come on, safety penguins, fix that tire wall. Get to work, safety penguins.
Have you with us on a Saturday afternoon in Austin, Texas? CW Sports Live at Circuit of the Americas with Jamie McMurray.
I like the paint scheme on Clement's car. I like the yellow and black. Very Matt Kenseth.
And the reason he over in 6A, there was
Well, there was. I mean, the 51 spun and backed into the tire wall and fucked the tire wall all up.
tire barrier coming apart just a bit. Safety officials want to button that up before we go back green.
And that's because what happens there, if you don't have that protector on the front of the tires, cars can go underneath it really easily. So it's sort of a safety issue. It's also an issue.
And yet we still see cars wind up under it anyway.
So it just makes it simpler for cars that do unfortunately end up in that barrier to not get stuck there. And
Chastain 8th, Byron 10th,
into that section of the racetrack on one of these
Connor Zillage 16th. Those are the three cars to watch based on the first run of the race. Man, it feels weird to be watching a real race after 2 weeks of super speedway drafting bullshit.
is always the worst. And it, for me,
Kind of threw me off here watching an actual race.
but it's unseasonably warm here. It was really cool here on Thursday. Really warm here today at a road course. It's just more work at them.
And at this place, you got to hustle, which exaggerates how you feel. time for the race break, brought to you by Safe Life, the auto glass experts. Let's take a look at what we've seen so far.
Man, I miss trucks at COTA.
Connor Zilic comes onto the scene.
He came onto the scene and then immediately left the scene in turn one of the truck race here last year.
He passed like 54 trucks, finished top 5. And then he has this penalty in today's race. Starts on the pole first.
Little adversity for our future race winner here.
Pit road is closed. He was making that scheduled stop, came in anyway. That sent him to the back of the field for this restart as we jumped into action in stage 2. But he's worked his way up to 16. And I'll remind you of this. I mean, he won from the pole at Watkins Glen in his Xfinity debut, but he also had a penalty there, right? So he knows adversity and overcoming it, especially at this style of racing.
And as much fun as it is as a driver to look back and know that you dominated a race and you led every lap, it's way more fun to do what he's doing right now, to go to the back. If he can get back to the front without any issues, I watching him dice through cars. Parker, it reminded me of going to the go-kart track with your buddies when you had a fast go-kart and they didn't, and you just drive it right through all of them. Kept it clean too, just the Goodyear rubbed off on the left side, but overall pretty clean as we see the 16. Christian Higgins now.
The fucking 16 car.
That happened really early on.
There's not going to be anything of that car left.
Front is really beat up.
Now the right front's fucked. The driver's side door still has a hole in it.
This race fit helper board brought to you by Red Bull.
He's living right. Look at that. I mean, working out. He's eating the right foods. I like everything about what I've seen with this guy. I'm big on the pasta and chicken because that gives you those carbs, that energy to balance out the car. You get a little protein. That's a good thing. And then the Celsius, of course, you need that caffeine boost for your hot car.
He's very disciplined at age 24.
He is.
Both in his exercise routine and just also his overall work ethic when you talk about his approach to racing.
I came into the hauler yesterday down there in the garage from the calling team.
Hey, we're coming to the green. Thank God.
Peter out, he was going through the whole
Even with the shorter course, Costin still feel way too long.
as he walked the track and that sort of stuff. You mentioned work ethic. He has an amazing work ethic. You have to be today. And if you're a young racer out there that wants to be in one of these cars on Saturday, you have to start at a young to compete at this level. You have to be one of the best.
He's a little late to the party too. At 24 as a rookie, so many times teenagers are, and we've got it this year, right? Are rookies in this series and competing at this level of racing. It's taken him a little bit longer, but now that he's here, I feel like he's going to make a really good splash in 2025. Front row for the restart is going to be Jesse Love. Here they are in the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone off of turn 20.
Another opportunity for Connor Zilic. He's restarting 16th. Remember,
It just didn't work. He couldn't get the power down out at turn 20. It's so tough.
lots of crazy moves here in the top 10 going to turn 1.
Quapple down here.
Riley Herbst made a big move here for the lead.
Tailgate as well. Yeah, Carson Gage.
Herbst is the leader for the moment.
Too bad, but that allowed Jesse Love to get that run a little bit on the outside.
Byron's like, I gotta go. The fucking 88's coming. 41 got spun out. Sam Mayer. Did the 54 just cut the course there through the S's, or am I crazy? I think Taylor Gray cut the course. Maybe it was just the angle.
Also keeping up the niner for Chastain. He's moving quickly on the restart.
And he just went by Taylor Gray, who actually shortcut through the S's there. NASCAR.
Herbst, Love, Qual. I was gonna say the 54 cut the S's. They do have to review it to see if he was forced. Let's go 88. Get through there. You're close enough to the front now. You can be a little more patient though.
Got to be careful that they don't chuck up and you knock the nose off. He's been able to survive again another restart so far as he goes by Brandon Jones.
It truly is the balance.
It's kind of good. He drove all the way up to 16th and caught a caution. So here's his opportunity.
Also, the greatest chance that you're going to get dinged when you're racing around everyone else.
Yeah, I'm telling you though, he's moving up quicker than I thought he would. When we look at Chastain and Byron, they started mid-pack. They did not move through the field near as quick as Connor has. He about had 2 for 1 there from 18. That was really impressive.
I'm impressed with the move Herbst made to get the lead. 88 dipping the right sides in the grass. Little crinkle on the right front fender now, the 88, but that ain't going to slow him down.
See a good battle right to the inside.
Junior Motorsports coming back to life here. Quapple going to second. Chastain just 2 spots behind him, and Quapple blows turn 1. Gives it right back to Jesse Love.
Back to the inside.
The guys
Any word on the 54? Oh, Nick Sanchez cut the S's. Sammy Smith cut the S's. The 48 and the 8 cut the S's just like the 54 did. Jamie, don't say that because they'll fuck up tomorrow. God, Allgaier's got a lot of damage on the left front. McMurray said NASCAR's doing a good job officiating this. Guarantee you they get it wrong tomorrow at a crucial moment because that's just what NASCAR does. They will find a fucking way. Well, Dylan, the dominant cars are Connor Zilisch, William Byron, and Ross Chastain. Chastain and Byron got shuffled on strategy. Zilisch the same, but it was double jeopardy for him. He was pitting and the caution come out before his tires crossed the commitment line. So Zilisch had to go to the back. Now they're all three back in the top 10. Chastain 4th, Byron 6th, Zilisch is 9th. But Zilisch under green for the first 15 laps, half a second faster on average than the rest of the field. Had almost a 6-second lead when that unfortunate caution fucked him. So don't pay attention to Herbst, Love, and Carson Kvapil here. The race is Chastain, Byron, and Zilisch. Is Allgaier's fucking tire going to make it? Allgaier's tire rub's not getting any better. And it came from contact with Zilisch. Jeb Burton wrecked Carson Hocevar on lap 4 and then admitted that he did so on purpose. He said Hocevar chopped him and then tried to spin him out and then tried to chop him again, so Jeb Burton sent him off into the tire wall. So there, you're all caught up. Oh yeah, Elimination Chambers tonight. I like the new shorter course. I actually think it's an improvement overall for the quality of racing. An unexpected problem was tires were heating up and blistering easier, and the theory is without that long straightaway to cool the tires off, it's just going to be hot as fuck on the tires all day long because there's so much more turning, so much more braking without that long straightaway. Allgaier made it to 6 to go. He's had to pit with this tire rub. While the race audio cut out, so now it's just Jamie McMurray ASMR. What the fuck is going on with the audio? There it is. It's back. It's back. Creed just got run off the track by Jesse Love. Love aggressively blocks William Byron, who is in a much faster car. Nah, man, Connor Zilich's going to win tomorrow. In a Red Bull car. Zilich Vangesbergen, 1-2. And somebody will get penalized for cutting the S's at a crucial moment because NASCAR just watched like 4 guys cut the S's and didn't give any penalties. 1 or 2 of them might have got forced, but somebody there probably should have got a penalty a couple minutes ago. Chastain's 3rd, Byron 4th. Zilich still 9th. He's kind of stalled out. Actually, Creed forced himself off the track. It wasn't Jesse Love's fault at all. I was wrong. Whoa, Taylor Gray.
stuck on his grill yesterday. Some qualifying. The grass is gone now. It's just dirt. So those guys are fortunate they didn't get the grill plugged up.
Connor Zilic has cut the field in half since the restart. Coming from 16th after he had restarted at the back to begin the stage. He's up to 8th. And as you said, got an opportunity.
Come on, Byron, you're better than this. Goddamn, Creed. Chastain is winning the race within the race. Byron's having a hard time with Creed and Jesse Love. Chastain's trying to run down the 2 leaders. Allgaier's got another flat tire. He's pitting again.
Trouble for Allgaier.
Wasn't a loose wheel. The fucking tire blew out. Where did his speed come from in the double zero? He's giving Byron a hard time, and Byron's got one of the best cars.
Get inside of him up here as the race go down into turn 1. They're just all got losing that right rear tire right now. This was through turn 19, so he's going to try and take the hard lap to get back to pit road. At this point, he's out in the gravel. This is going from bad to
Gonna have a battle for the lead here. Riley Herbst and Carson Kvapil. Allgaier on fresher tires trying to get around Herbst and get his lap back, while his teammate simultaneously tries to pass him and Herbst to get the lead. I'm kind of rooting for Allgaier to race the shit out of the 19 here. And he opens the door. Here comes Kvapil to the inside for the lead. And here's Chastain, who has now caught them both with an assist from Allgaier. If I'm Herbst, I'd probably run Allgaier to fuck off the damn track. Honestly. I get why Allgaier's doing what he's doing, but if I'm Herbst, I'm like, fuck you, buddy, not at my expense. Now he's not going to get the chance. Oh, yeah, Kvapil's going to pit this time because we're down to the end of the stage here. So if you're going to flip the stage, you're going to pit this time probably. There you go. Kvapil pulls off to pit. Herbst and Chastain going to run another lap. They can do so. They're first and second. Chastain for the lead into turn 1. A lot of cars on pit road now. Zilic pitting.
Jesse Love, he was just saying he needed a little bit more grip. Right now, the focus, just keep the driver calm is what Danny Stockman told the spotter.
And I'm preaching to my driver right now. No speeding penalties. Like I know you want to get all you can, but we can't afford to speed at this point in the race. And as those drivers exit pit lane, they're going to want to keep those tires, not abuse them too much for the next stage, right? But they're also looking at each one of those positions as a better spot to restart when we go through the stage as they flip it. So you want to kind of balance that as they come out of pits right now.
Let's get Team Radio 19 Riley.
Let me guess, Herbst is pissed at Allgaier.
Stay on the lead lap.
He said, tell Justin to go fuck himself. That's exactly what he said. To tell Justin to go fuck himself. Chastain and Herbst pit. Byron pits. Corey Heim pits. Austin Hill. Harrison Burton going to win the stage. He knows he ain't got a chance to win the race. Might as well take the stage win. They don't have the car to win the race or the driver. But Byron's going to beat Herbst out of the pits. Kind of a long stop on Chastain, felt like, but he's going to beat them all out. Chastain, Byron, Herbst in that order. And Carson Quapple cycles through in front of them, as does Zilich in the 88. He got in front of them. Jeb Burton wasn't even in the Cup race last week, and he's already wrecked Carson Hocevar. Ryan Sieg got penalized for shortcutting the S's. Who's on board were we just on? Is that Corey Haim? Zilich racing Byron for position here. We knew the 88 would be good enough to get back in this. Did Ross Chastain spit on pit road? Is that what they said? Shout out to Daniel Daw. Ryan Sieg. Fucking Josh Williams. Stage points. What a top 10 for the stage end. I'll be right back. go to sit down in your chair and then your chair's not quite where you think it is and you almost fall on your fucking ass? That's what almost happened to me. Fuck me. Gonna order Little Caesars. Order. Blah, blah, blah. I want that stuffed crust pizza. Thank you very much. Where's it at? Where's it at? That's a hack. You go to Little Caesars, always get the fucking stuffed crust because they have to make it fresh. It's the only time I'll eat Little Caesars if I'm like, it's definitely fresh. Everything. Blah, blah, blah. God damn it. I hate topping on this thing.
Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. And by True Work, upgrade to the world's most technical performance workwear. Great day here in Austin, Texas.
What a shot!
Somebody just got dumped on the go kart track.
Carson Host of our I think.
That might be flag.
He said,
Get
I'll
that guy
see
out of
you
here.
when we're done.
We got a radio in that helmet.
That was outstanding. That, by the way, was not our Golden Corral moment brought to you by Golden Corral. Here is the Golden Corral moment of the race brought to you by Golden Corral. 00 Shelton Creed racing his old car. The two is Jesse Love.
Yeah, Jesse Love's been aggressive all race long. You see him, well, a little bit of retaliation.
Yeah,
right there,
retaliation.
back. Yeah, no problem. What goes around comes around. And Creed ran him all in as wide as you could right there. Yep, I'm mad. And you have now realized how mad I was. Welcome to Stock Car Racing on a road course. That happens. It is full contact all the time, especially when you want it to be.
Amy, I'm sorry we don't have radio for the go-karts, but we do for the 00 and the 2. Listen in.
I love it. What's it?
I love
The acronym
frustration.
for that? FAFO?
I think we should stay
Something
out of
like
that.
I'm gonna let you have all that. How's that sound? Yeah.
Here's the best part. This is a road course. And next week we go to Phoenix, which races like a short track. So the hits, they just keep on coming when it comes to the Xfinity Series on CW.
Well, and this track lends itself to those crossovers because of how the corners all tie together. And you always think you're better than the other guy, right? So you pass him, you're like, if you just give me a corner or two, I'll get away. The other guy has a different plan. The radio's been pretty aggressive. It has been. Like, I would say Riley Herbst, yeah, all of that was pretty aggressive.
So it's like we lopped off half this racetrack from the last time we run it, and it's condensed everything.
It's better.
Maybe the tempers have gotten a little higher here.
I think the shortening of the course is a win. I think the racing's been way better today than what we have seen.
I have to agree with Jamie. I think the short course works better for
And that's
NASCAR.
great for the fans who get to see the team.
Just like it does at
24 times
Sonoma and
in the various
Watkins
areas
Glen.
of
We
the
run
Dixie
shorter
Straightway.
courses there as well.
But you also, as drivers, now are forced to navigate the most difficult places here
Yeah.
that many more times, and it just opens up the door for not only you to make something happen on track, but to create the frustration that we just documented.
I think it really condensed the field as well, right? And if we get a longer run here in State Street, they can even run into traffic.
There's a reason we don't run the boot at Watkins Glen, and the reason we switched from the carousel to the NASCAR version of Sonoma. I know we went back and tried the carousel again. Everybody fucking hated it, so now we're back to regular Sonoma.
And once they do, it
Excuse me.
back to the I would have taken that at the beginning of the day. I would have signed up for that.
After all that bullshit, Connor Zillich's going to be right on the front row. Because Ross Chastain spit on pit road last time.
Car is clean. Time for service into stage 2. Harrison Burton lead him. Here's Dylan Welch on progressive pit road.
Not just any pit road, progressive pit road. What about regressive pit road? Is there such a thing? I guess that would have been the Gilligan's Island pit road at Sonoma. That would have been regressive pit road. So, Quaffle, Byron, blah, blah, blah. Chastain went ahead and pitted again, topped off, because fuck it, why not? Dylan, you gonna come watch Elimination Chamber? I just can't shake this feeling I'm going to be disappointed after Elimination Chamber tonight. I can't shake the feeling. The eternal stage caution continues here at COTA. Even on the shorter course, this still sucks. Don't know why we do it, but you know, I don't know why we do a lot of things in NASCAR. Yeah, Herbst and Chastain spit on pit road. They're the two big ones.
These cars full time. Chastain's the first time he's been in a JRM car, so it's different than what they're doing on Sundays. Riley Herbst was with the Haas factory last year.
Quapple, Byron, Zilich, Austin Hill,
It's just been so close,
and Taylor Gray, the top five. Corey Haim sixth.
at the worst time.
Here at Cody and Choose coming out of 6B, making the run down to turn 12. And I misspoke. I said it was going to be Byron and Zilich up front. Carson Quapple had also played that strategy, was higher in the running order when he came down. So he is the control car as we begin the final stage.
And I've been so impressed by Carson Quapple throughout this weekend. Really, he's at speed the entire time. Qualified in the top five, and he's really only done a few Trans Am starts. Won the pole here in his Trans Am start last year, but his confidence and his speed has been amazing. And he's been at the lead right, as we go to this third stage. He's in a great position. He even told his crew chief, I want to have a chance to win this thing. I think we can do that. And here he is with that chance.
And not only is he in a good position, but he also has the Xfinity fastest lap of the day, which has been pretty impressive. I think he can win on an oval. I did not see him being able to win on a road course, but he's put himself in a good position. But what I'm watching is the guy behind him. Is he going to be overly aggressive on the start? He has a lot of time left, and he knows he has the fastest car. How aggressive is Connor Zilich?
Get him out of the way and drive on. And hope the rest of the field behaves well enough to not bring out full course yellows and drag this race out an extra 2 hours. We're at that tipping point right now. What kind of race is this going to be? 20 laps. They misspoke. Mature beyond his years and 10 times the driver his father ever was. Carson Quapple. I've seen enough. Carson Quapple's way better than his dad ever fucking was. He's gifted. Here we go. Protect that bottom. You know where that 88's going to go. He's going to get his nose all the way in there. He ain't going to give you no choice. You think you're low enough, but yeah, you're not. And the 88 runs him. They're going to give Austin Hill the fucking lead. And Austin Hill's leader. Wow, guys. Way to go. The 88, the one problem I've got with the 88 today, he's done that in turn one a lot. He runs people way off the fucking track. He really doesn't get through turn one all that well for a guy who has the best car when he's racing somebody. Well, there you go. Austin Hill's leading. The top four cars all just barreled each other off the track. And he's checking out. He's already opening up a gap. Oh, yeah, Corey Haim's been a motherfucker today, too. And not in a bad way. Just he's raced hard and been tough to deal with for anybody that's around him. You got to get by him. There you go. Nice move there by Zilich. Whoa! And around goes Haim. And Zilich is going to have a flat right front. There's no way that tire makes it. I can't believe Connor Zilich has choked this fucking race away. What a fucking moron. Like, I love you, Connor Zilich. What a moron. You gave the fucking lead to Austin Hill, and now you've busted your fucking right front up. And you've lost track position and ground to the leaders. William Byron second, Quapple third. Unbelievable. In one lap, he pissed this fucking race away. Austin Hill ain't good. He literally got lucky. He was like fifth, and the top four cars drive off track, and he gets the lead. He's not that good. That was all luck. He didn't do anything to take the lead there. He inherited the lead when these other idiots ran off the track. The merchant's going to merchant. Yeah, look, there's fucking 5 cars in front of him. 88 cleans them out. And there goes 21. Zilich really... God damn, he clobbered that 24. If I'm Corey Haim, we're going to fucking be fighting after this race. We'd be fighting after this one. You're going to want to watch the post race here because, god damn, dude. He was there on strategy. Hell, the 88's bounced back. The 88 passed Byron to get back into third. Austin Hill's driving away. Or maybe not. The one's starting to get some separation from the cars behind him. We'll see. What a clusterfuck of 2 laps there. I hope the one in the 88 don't dick each other over here. Zillis just flies through a corner again and wipes somebody out. All the good things I've said about Connor Zillis today, and he tried to throw it away in fucking 1 lap. Brandon Jones off course. What the fuck? Whoa, he might have a problem. The hell's up with the 20? I know he's at the back, but damn. Quapple has cut about 6/10 off that lead. Hill had a 2-second lead. Now it's down to about 1.4, 1.3. I'm sure the 88's rooting him on to be the first one to get to the 21. Might open up an opportunity for him. Hopefully run them both off track. I'll sacrifice Quapple to take Hill out. It's no biggie. Gotta say, watching a road course race with stage cautions is very frustrating because you feel like you're not actually watching the actual race until stage 3. I'm sure there are people that feel that way about every race, but it's like really apparent on road courses. They're like, yeah, I mean, first 2 stages, whoever you see at the front, the end ain't gonna matter. And then stage 3, it's like, okay, now the race starts. After all the fucking placebo strategy bullshit plays out.
Some of those hits there in the next look NXT look very similar to what we've seen on this racetrack.
You definitely have a better chance of getting me to the top of that tower than you do.
Dylan, you want to come watch Elimination Chamber? Quaffle's closing in. He's shaved another 3 or 4/10 off that lead. A lot of laps left. 16 laps here is a long time, even on the shorter course. Corey Haim's pitting, so if he cycles around to where the 88 is when he comes out, look out. Because I would be fucking furious if I was Corey Haim. Get hit that goddamn hard. And you didn't even do nothing to deserve it. Quapple's got the lead down to 8/10.
He's doing a fine job for Young Motorsports as well.
7 rookies inside the top 15. Among them, Christian Eckes, who's been through the ringer today. But he told us before the race, I'm just going to top 10 them to death. And I have to say, this car looks a lot like when A.J. Allmendinger would drive it because he's aggressive, but 8th with 16 to go. They're in a really good position over at Team Colleague.
Colleague Racing has that damage recovery stuff down pat. Watch this though, guys. I know we've
The one car is pretty fast. 88's not losing ground either. The one's faster, but the 88's still good. They're both catching hill.
The gap that is getting tighter is the one from Wapple to the 21 car. And we know that Austin Hill had tire
The 88's maintaining.
and they told him to be a little easier. Well, you can't be easier. There's
What NASCAR driver has the most undeserved wins?
tenths allowed that.
Well, Austin Dillon's the first name that comes to mind, but he ain't won that much.
As he gets closer, maintain
Most undeserved wins.
that 21
Kyle Busch has a bunch,
that he's in the lead.
but he's actually good.
What's that race car? Yeah, means the coolest those front tires are gonna be. As we see Alfredo spun off for turn 1. You jinxed him.
Alfredo got spun.
We've done that a lot this year.
Half a second lead now for Hill.
Couple of good young drivers right here. Daniel Dye in the 10.
It's tightening up.
It was Austin Green in the 32, but let's go back to the front. You said it, Jamie. One, doing everything he needs to do.
Where's Chastain running?
Yeah, and if you're Carson Quapple, you want to clear him as soon as you can because you know the car behind you has been the car to beat all day long. And if you look at this, it's all getting tighter. All 3 of these cars are starting to get closer and closer together. And if
I'm shocked by Byron not being a part of this. Byron's pretty far back from this deal here.
cars get side by side, they make a mistake, they get sloppy. The guy behind can get by both of them. You lose so much time getting side by side here that the second that happens, if Carson Quapple isn't able to get it done quickly, Zilch will be right there on their rear bumpers.
And we've got
The fuck, Quapple.
Too much. He's just pushing so hard right now. And
Hell, he didn't lose that much time.
great.
He locked the tires up bad, but he really didn't lose that much time. That was a crazy fucking lockup, though.
Childress Racing wins at Daytona and Atlanta and leading with 14 to go at COTA.
Get these goddamn annoying commercials. I know it's fucking side by side, but damn. Yeah, cut away from the tight lead battle there, going into the fucking Mario Kart section. Richard Petty. Oh, Quapple got the lead, and CW fucking missed it. And the 88 dive bombs the fucking 21. 21 gave him a lot of room. They must have warned him. So Quapple's the leader. Zillich into second. Order has been restored here for the moment at Circuit of the Americas. They completely missed that battle where Quapple came out of the corner with the lead. So come on, CW, be better. You've been good so far this year. Don't be like Fox. Quapple versus Zillich. Which young junior motorsports driver do you like better? I'm kind of a Quapple guy. I do really like Zillich, but I'm a Carson Quapple guy. After Dover last year, I'm a big Carson Quapple fan. And I mentioned early in the race, we already know the one team is pretty damn good on road courses. Sam Mayer's a talented driver. He drove that car, and he was good on road courses. Damn, Austin Hill just fucking Denny Hamlin that corner over there and let the one go right by him. That was happened so fast. No wonder they fucking missed it. That looks just like Denny Hamlin in turn 11 at Sonoma in 2016. These two are driving away from the 21, but if they get to battling, that'll just drag it right back to them again. I think Byron will have a good shot at third place here. 88's so good. The 88 knocked the right. He knocked the right front off that fucking car, and he's about to pass Carson Quapple on the outside. Just looking for a way around him. He's obviously faster still, even with the damage. I thought for sure, as hard as he hit Corey Heim, I'm like, he probably popped that right front tire. He didn't. That's crazy. It looked worse than it was. Dale Jr.'s probably freaking out because, yeah, it's cool. His car's running 1-2, but probably take it. Damn, Austin Hill just lit the right front up into the last corner. He's giving it all he's got. Big tire smoke out of the 88 there. He did a good job to not just dive in there and kill Quapple. You hear the tires squealing when they come through the S's. They still got 12 laps to go with this, by the way. That is a long time. A lot of laps on tires here. At the end of this, they're not going to have anything left as hard as they're running. Carson Quapple, to me, is overachieving to be in front of this 88 car right now. He's overachieving. Don't worry about teammates. 88 run the 7 car off earlier and cut his tire down as well. He did it to Allgaier. He'll do it to Quapple for the win, I promise you. Junior Motorsports going to rule the road courses this year. God damn, more lockup on that right front of the 88 car. Smooth, Quapple, just be smooth. I guess I'll root for Quapple. Zillage got his win at Watkins Glen last year. I'll root for Quapple here to get a win. I'll be happy with either, but I'm rooting for Quapple. Quapple did not have a good corner there. William Byron, remember how Kyle Larson won this race last year when Van Gisbergen dumped Austin Hill and fucked himself over, and Larson came tearing up through there on fresher tires? The 17 technically doesn't have fresher tires, but he's not worked nearly as hard as the one in the 88 have. He's going to have a lot left here at the end if this gets racing hard. So William Byron could be in the same position Larson was in last year. Byron just creeping in just a little bit here and there. 10 to go. That's a lot of laps. A lot of corners. Don't remind me about Quapple not winning at Dover. Harrison Burton slowed down the front stretch here. Oh, boy. That's really disappointing. That's going to be very disappointing here. Can he turn around and go down pit road backwards? He should have just turned around and went down pit road backwards, god damn it. He's still rolling pretty good. He's slow, but he's rolling. He's under power. Give it a chance, NASCAR. Well, good thing Harrison Burton got that stage win. I was pretty mad about Quapple not getting to win Dover last year, but then Ryan Truex won, so it was like, eh. I'd like to be William Byron right now and hope that these three idiots fucking kill each other.
This is that section that we saw Connor cut across, make up a lot of ground on. But you see, he does it again right there. The left side's all the way in the dirt. He's really quick from the entry of turn 19 to turn 1.
Big lockup there out of the one. That really hurt him, and 88's to his inside here, going to turn one. That's the second time this run Quapple's done that off that corner. And now the fucking 88's doing the same uphill into one. Give that 88 plenty of room in turn one, trust me. Give him plenty of room. 9 to go. Quapple's the leader through the S's. I'd be worried, but yeah, it might last. I think the one is just as fast. It's just the 88's more consistent. Zilich is more consistent. Quapple's made two big mistakes at the same spot, and it's cost him. Just the consistency of Zilich. Chastain's back in the top 10, guys, by the way. Oh! Quaffle got to the inside. They door a little bit. Great camera work. God damn it. See that? Whoa! And then Quaffle almost spun him out. William Byron is coming. I know Austin Hill's between Byron and these guys. Hill doesn't have the pace. Byron's the one I'd be worried about with 8 laps to go. One's getting a little more aggressive here. Just a little bit more aggressive. That was like a fucking horror movie moment there. I kind of thought Zilich would open up a gap here, but he is not. He's not comfortable. Although, once again, the final corner of the track, Zilich did open up a gap. Just a little bit. Oh, turn one. And Mayer's right back to him through turn one. A little loose on exit, though. That's the biggest gap we've seen this run. 7 to go. William Byron passed Austin Hill for third. I keep telling you, keep an eye on that. And now Mayer's closed the gap again. Not Mayer, fucking Quapple. I saw the one car and said Mayer. By the way, Sam Mayer's fifth. fucking mare. That one car's been the same for years. Watch William Byron in third. I'm telling you, those Cup guys are just different. Cup guys with experience are built different. And McMurray's just now starting to notice William Byron has closed in a little bit. Austin Hill fading back, Byron moving forward. I made these points already. Somebody hire me. Six laps to go. I said at the start of the day, a Junior Motorsports car or a Hendrick car would win this race. You got two JRM cars and a Hendrick car in third. I think Briscoe's good on road courses. He was really good at Indy that one time. Lionel's rubbing their hands together for that race win 88 diecast. Anytime they can slap a Dale Jr. thing on something and sell it, they're happy. That is a huge lead from what we've seen so far. Getting late in the day for Carson Kvapil. He's losing ground. And every time they come to the final corner, he loses a little bit more. That's his biggest weak spot. It's one of the major passing zones as well. Corey Heim going to fight Connor Zilic in victory lane. Corey Heim's going to come storming into victory lane and start throwing punches. 5 to go. Carson Kvapil's got a problem. He really missed that corner. Oh, a flat right front for Kvapil. Uh-oh, if that thing comes apart, this could be double jeopardy for JRM. If that comes apart and drops a bunch of debris everywhere, hopefully he makes it back, but Kvapil's chance to win is over. William Byron second, Austin Hill third now, Sam Mayer fourth. Taylor Gray 10 seconds back in fifth. Damn, man. I can't believe the one cut a fucking right front before the 88 did. Oh, don't worry, Dylan. Hocevar will piss you off by the end of the year. You see how much he pisses other people off? Hocevar is going to piss you off by the end of the year, so don't get too invested in him. Tires staying together. Kvapil makes it to pit road. Will stay green. 4 to go. 88's tires not really smoking anymore, I don't think. Now Connor can really take it easy here. I just can't commit to a driver. When I think of favorite drivers, I think of Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kevin Harvick, Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson. These fucking drivers that hang around and have these 20-year careers and are competitive and good. You don't want to latch on to a guy and then he's fucking Elliott Sadler. You know what I mean? He's fucking Elliott Sadler in the latter days of his Cup career. Like, I don't want to get burned by that. Even Casey Kane went through that when he had to drive that shitty 95 car at the end of his Cup career. Greg Biffle just up and left. Like, I grew up watching Mark Martin and Rusty Wallace race from the fucking early 80s to the mid 2000s, or in Mark Martin's case, the mid 2010s. And had a chance to win races all the way up to fucking 2014. Mark Martin was still competitive in his 50s. Drivers now peak in their late 30s, maybe into their early mid 40s. And then they just fall off a cliff. Drivers fall off a cliff more than they ever have before. Look at Jimmy Johnson. Look at Martin Truex Jr. Kyle Busch is showing signs of that now. I can't get invested. I just love the sport and I love racing. I watch racing. No favorite driver. I'm out of the favorite driver business. I'm going to root for whoever I bet money on this week if I decide to bet money. Taylor Gray almost spun out there. It is fun to bet money on races, and that gives you a reason to at least be invested. Sam Mayer is third, by the way. Once again, great road racer Sam Mayer, third place on a long run here. Eckes runs the 54 off the track to get a top 5 spot. 2 laps to go. You want a reason to buy merch? I'm still open to buying merch. I have, I've got a Ross Chastain shirt. I got a William Byron shirt. I got a Chase Elliott shirt. I got Kyle Larson stuff. So I'm open to buying merch. I like buying merch of guys that I like. Yeah, Kyle Larson has said he might be out of Cup by the time he's 40. Guys just fucking... Carl Edwards just up and left. Carl Edwards in his prime quit. Larson will be out of Cup by 38 and just go back to dirt racing and occasionally show up and run Xfinity races because he likes the way the Xfinity cars are set up. Everybody likes the way the Xfinity cars are set up.
His lap times are dramatically slowed down. He got the message. He had a 4.5 second lead. He's let William Byron cut 2 seconds out of that almost, but he still has a 2.7 second lead as Taylor Gray and Jesse Love go side by side into turn 1. Jesse might fill out the inside into turn 2. Taylor Gray is telling Jesse Love, you better be glad I'm saving fuel. He's like, that's the only reason you got by me. But I think even with the spots that he has
Lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. I went and grabbed my pizza. I know I wasn't going to miss that. And then the 88th tire explodes. I'm kidding. Could you imagine? He gets that fucking 2021 Kyle Larson Pocono deal here where the tire blows.
Is with all the hype, and I know he pays attention to that. He sees it, he feels it, he hears it. That for a lot of young drivers would just crush them. They would make mistakes.
Thank God we made it to the white flag lap. And your deal about Truck Series drivers, Byron was a great truck driver. Mayer was good in trucks. Hill was a beast in trucks. Eckes was good. Taylor Gray was all right. Chastain's a beast in trucks. So, yeah, there's a lot of good Truck Series guys there. I mean, it would make sense. You go Truck, Xfinity, Cup. Unless you're Zane Smith and you go Trucks to Cup. Old Connor Zillich. Second career win. The new ringer of the Xfinity Series. No more Vangesbergen. No more Allmendinger. It's Connor Zillich now. Winner. Junior Motorsports. Sam Mayer third. Austin Hill fourth. Eckes fifth. And the 88's doing a burnout in turn one. Bet you that tire goes down now. Now, hopefully Corey Heim doesn't run up and punch him in the mouth. Chastain wants to celebrate with him. Hey, they're teammates today. Road course win streak has begun for JRM. 2 straight. Hey, I went to get a spoon for my milkshake. Did the 24 run up and hit the 88? I'm kidding. I'd be like, what the fuck? What gives? When does Xfinity still run Sonoma? I have to look at the schedule. I know they run Portland. They run Portland, Chicago Street Race, Charlotte Roval, and Watkins Glen. I think they do Sonoma. I can't remember what order those races are in. That was a good race. First proper race of the season. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. I loved Atlanta and thought Atlanta was great on Cup and trucks, but we're going to learn this week. We got a road course. Next week, we got Phoenix. Week after that's Vegas. We're going to learn who's actually good this year. Jesus. Oh, yeah, they raced Mexico City. I just saw your comment about Mexico City. I forgot about Mexico City.
obviously the result is what you
Ultimately,
wanted.
obviously.
Focused and calm today, despite all the things that were going on that put you back at first.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, that was way harder than I wanted it to be, and I did not drive a clean race at all. And
He earned it, though.
I'm sorry to everyone that I hit.
Sorry to everyone I hit, especially Corey
I
Haim.
that race, and glad we were able to fight back. This junior motorsports team gave me a car as fast as Xfinity Mobile, and so proud of everyone. WeatherTech, thank you for coming on board. It's been such a fun weekend, but we got a big race tomorrow, so looking forward to that as well.
You took care of business today, but the cup thing could have been a distraction this weekend. How do you stay so unflappable? That's been the term that's been used to describe you, just 18 years old. How do you do it?
Man, you just can't let the noise get to you. You know, you got to keep doing your thing no matter what. Whether it's good talk or bad talk, you just got to keep doing it and prepare.
Dale Jr.'s got the best group of drivers he's ever had.
So grateful to
I'm
have some
so
people in my life.
confident about
I wouldn't be
JRM this year.
without them, Josh Schwab, Godspeed, my family for supporting me. It's been a long journey, but grateful to get this one today.
He's doing it for sure. Good time to be Connor Zilic. Second career Xfinity win and his cup debut tomorrow here at COTA.
He was racing go-karts at age 12, 13 in Europe. He's been made for this, and now he's on the big stage, and he is absolutely delivering big time. He's just so prepared for his age, and Parker and I were just looking at each other as you listen to his interview. Mentally, he's really tough.
He's so good. He made that many stupid mistakes and still won the race.
Parker, for him to talk about being in the fog because
Chicago and Sonoma back to back for Xfinity. Wow. That'll be a fun couple of weeks.
recognize that, to admit it, and then to solve that and put that aside and go and put on the performance he did once he got to the lead. That is what is so amazing. You mentioned the mental toughness. It's all of those things combined that, with speed, gives us what the performances we saw today, which is so impressive. It's nice when you don't have your fastball.
All right.
You can lead 26, 6
I'm out of here.
and pull away at the end. That's what happened with Connor Zilic.
I might stream late tonight. It'll be late because Elimination Chamber's on at 7. So if anybody's up late and wants to hang out, I'll be on, possibly.